We once again start this afternoon with the latest on the Sewol-ho ferry disaster, now in day 17. The confirmed death toll now stands at around 200, more than 200, with 76 people still missing. And for the latest on the search operations and the ongoing investigation, we have our Kim Ji-yeon joining us live from the news center. Now, first of all, Ji-yeon, how is the search operation progressing?
Well, Kanyang, there are growing concerns the bodies of the victims might never be found, as some of them were found being carried away from the accident site. One body, presumed to be of a female student, was found 4 kilometers away from the ferry earlier today. 2 days ago, another body was found 2 kilometers northeast of the accident site, which is the opposite direction from the one found today. So it's hard to predict which way the bodies might be carried away. Also raising concerns is that victims' belongings have been found as far as 30 kilometers away from the Sewol-ho ferry, which means the search area may need to be expanded. The task force says it's focused on preventing the loss of the victims' bodies and will intensify its search with the help of more than 200 fishing boats near Chindo Island. Layers of nets were installed a week after the accident site and will continue to be used during the ongoing search operations. Besides that, divers are searching open cabins as well as using special equipment to open blocked sections. They were to complete their search in open cabins in the first phase of the search and then move on to their second phase of the search, but upon the request from the families of the missing passengers, they are trying to get through blocked sections as well, where many of the passengers still missing are believed to be trapped.
All right, Gianna, also bring us up to speed on the latest on the investigations that are currently ongoing.
Well, the state authorities are increasingly closing in to those related to the practical owner of the ferry company, Yoo to find business irregularities that may have contributed to the ferry sinking. The local courts held an investigation to determine the validity of the arrest warrants of 2 senior employees of Cheongjin Marine Company earlier on Friday for negligence, and one of the employees admitted in his testimony that too much cargo onto the ferry contributed to the sinking of the ferry. But some key figures in connection to Yoo Byung-eun, including his brother-in-law, refused to answer the summons for questioning earlier today. This is the second time Yoo's brother-in-law, Yoo Hyuk-ki, who has permanent residency in the United States, has refused to answer to the summons related to the ferry sinking. The prosecutors gave a new deadline for Yoo Hyuk-ki to answer to the summons by next Thursday. The prosecutors say that this is an ultimatum, and if he does not answer this time, they will proceed with necessary measures, although they did not specify what those measures will be. I'm Kim Ji-yeon, and I will bring more updates later today.